Welcome back at day 2 of the Omega Alpha 2-week course. So today we're going to do a 15-minute lower body focus exercise, no equipment needed.
We need a Lola.
We need a Lola. You need a Lola. But yeah, so basically, train along with me in real time. If it's too demanding, the main purpose of all this type of training is to get your body to failure and have a minimal amount of rest and then get your body to failure again, but without compromising form. So it's very important that you try your best to not do cheap reps, but still push yourself as hard as you can. So one of the ways I do it is counting the tempo. So if I'm doing something that's it's a 2-1-2 tempo, you keep that tempo the entire time, so don't cheat rep by doing a faster version of it just for the sake of getting one more rep, basically. But today we're going to be doing sprinter lunges followed by plyo sprinter lunges. So we're going to alternate. So it's a 10-minute circuit, 5 sets of each exercise, alternating with each other. So we're going to start with the sprinter lunges and then do the plyo sprinter lunges directly afterwards and then back again. So 50 seconds training, 10 seconds rest. Ideally, you do the entire round training, but of course, you get to failure, you stop, rest 5, 10 seconds, go again. And then after that, we have a little bit of a break, and then we do a full Tabata, which is 8 rounds, 20 seconds training, 10 seconds rest, and we're going to be doing climbers, which is going to activate a lot of the core. So that's what we'll be doing now. Let's see if we can get away with it. I need to set the timer, so I'm going to have to pause, come back. Well, I'll just cut it out. All right. Okay, let's go. So we're going to start with sprinter lunges, which are basically leaning forward like so. Big step, big step. Taking a 2-1-2 tempo. So 1-2, 1-2, nice and considered. Really think about the muscles you're activating as well. You think about your glutes. Your hands are down below your shoulders, but they are not carrying your weight. Lola, chill. Chill. You want to play, huh? Not now, baby. Can't you see? We're filming. Okay, calm down. Ah! Right in my ear. Okay. Anyway, so just keep on. In spite of distractions, just keep on pushing. Okay, then we're going to go to plyo sprinter lunges. So exact same form, but we're doing a ballistic version of a plyometric version of it. So lean forward and then jump in between, like so. And if you can play with your dog whilst you're doing it, great. And again, you're going to feel your body want to just stop, and if you feel that feeling, try and do one more good rep and then rest for 5 to 10 seconds and then do another good rep, and so on and so forth. It's about bringing your body to failure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4. Calm down, and then keep going. Woo. 1 round done. 4 rounds to go. Lola, come. You calm down. You calm down. You had a big run this morning. All right. That's the bones. Okay. And anybody else got a Podenco, Galgo pit mix? You know the joys of having a dog with this much energy. But she suits us. You should get bored soon enough. Okay, anyway, so you see, just go back into that nice clean rep, slow 2-1-2 tempo. Woo! Whilst potentially being humped by your dog. It's all part of it. The idea is that you don't need a gym, you don't need equipment, just need 2 meters worth of space, and you get a pretty great workout. Okay, come. And here we go. Jump. Come on. That's it, keep it going. Again, do what you can. Get your body to your failure. Rest and repeat. So by doing this, you're promoting, promoting more of a anaerobic energy system. So you're creating more mitochondria cells within the muscle fibers, which contain creatine, phosphate, and muscle glycogen, which in turn increase your resting metabolic rate. So it's all part of the ethos around this life balance. You know, shouldn't be spending, you know, too much time in any one thing for the sake of, you know, it's not necessarily going to get you better results. You can spend 2 hours in the gym. Oh baby, your face. But a lot of the time you're not really being efficient. And but again, it depends on your goals. Like if you're training for sport, very specifically functional sports, you know, or a very specific function, then of course you're going to have to keep on training the same things over and over again. But this is not what this is about. This is about just making your body prepared for whatever life throws at it within reason. You know, like running for the bus, or I don't know, running up a lot of flights of stairs, or any of that sort of stuff, playing with your dog. And you know, it's just very efficient. It's just very efficient. I've been doing this now for over 10 years. I learned this by literally doing a course with a friend of mine to become a personal trainer. And upon doing the course, one of the best bits of advice or whatever that I received was from the teacher, saying that, you know, this is how the body works. It's different energy systems, a bunch of levers, pushing levers. Here's how you be more efficient. But the actual advice isn't to train your clients this, because that gives them empowerment, which means they don't need you as much. And obviously if you're in that industry and your whole goal is to create codependency, well, not that is the case with all personal trainers, but a lot of it is about, you need me here to help you. You know, you're not explaining the science behind what it is that you're teaching them. But in doing so, as case in point, I learned then, okay, I can take my workouts from being an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3-4 times a week, to a total of 90 minutes per week, and still actually get better results, because the rest is so important for the body to actually develop. And of course, alongside really good nutrition. So, as you can tell, it's getting to me, but still manageable, still able to perform my reps in a clean way. At least I think I can. You guys tell me, is it clean? Okay. Again, still keep thinking about very much the muscles that you're activating. So really think of that glute. Really think. Nice big deep stretch as you're going into the exercise. Essentially almost like a dynamic stretch, warming you up for the plyometric version. Whew. Come on. Feeling that lower back, feeling those glutes. I think this is the last round. I hope it's the last round. Okay, and big step. So if you're still with me Great, well done. These last, I think is the last round, really matter the most in the sense of, you brought your muscles to failure and you're continuing to train. This is the adaptation, this is the overload that's essential for, well, the adaptation, the development. So it's just really, again, without compromising form, push into getting that one last rep with a 5 to 10 second rest in between, and just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. And obviously I'm filming this, so I can't play any music, but music really does help. So feel free to put music on your side and enjoy. Hopefully this is the last one. So you will feel, if this is your first time doing this, even if it's not, you will feel the lactic acid build up the next day, and known as DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. And this is very painful for beginners, and even when you've been doing this for a while, but you learn to kind of work through it. So the thing not to do is not do this again. Yo, we did it. So I'm in a rest now. So I'm doing this today. Tomorrow we'll be doing the upper body together, and then do this again on Thursday, do the upper body again on Friday. That Thursday, if again, first time doing this or whatever, you'll feel so much stiffness, much pain. And again, it's all that lactic acid, it's all that delayed onset muscle soreness. The best way to get that pain gone is to do the exercises again, to flush that lactic acid out. And it will be very challenging to start with, but once you get past that, then it will benefit you considerably afterwards. Okay, next up we're going to do climbers. So climbers are, I'm going to need to pause again, so I'll just cut. But climbers are the Tabata, which is 8 rounds, 20 seconds training, 10 seconds rest. Be back in 2 seconds. Hey baby, we're back. We're back. All right, so come down, palms just below shoulders. This time you are putting the weight on the palms, and then you are going, climbers. Yeah, so you're going across the body like so. So tempo's a little bit quicker now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So you're working your abs, but of course, if it gets too much to go at that pace, just slow it down. As long as you're still going through the range of motion, you're going to be activating the muscles that we want you to activate on overload. But of course, you're also getting the cardiovascular element. We're doing it a little bit faster. Whew. Keep it going. Keep it going. Whew. One of the reasons I'm also doing these 2 weeks is much like a lot of people, I've enjoyed the holidays, maybe a little bit too much, so I can carry in a little bit of holiday weight. I can feel it's a little bit, I mean, it's very much a me thing, but this is, about showing that you can have your cake and eat it to a degree. So I enjoyed myself a lot over the last couple of months, and I've not seen massively adverse consequences for that, but definitely some. And then getting back into training this way and back to the live it. We don't call it the diet, we call it the live it. The way I consume is just gets everything back on track, and you should see, even within these 2 weeks, me training in front of you, an adaptation. At least that's the idea. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, good times. So you see, I'm obviously sweating quite a bit, and everyone's predisposed to sweat at a different rate, and obviously is very connected to the climate around you. It's not an indication of working hard. I would say that this is probably 90% just it's hot, and maybe 10%. Yeah, my body's perspiring from the workout. So, but you will feel it afterwards for sure in the muscles. Let's go! So the isometric hold on the arms as well, even though it's not an upper body day, it is just it is definitely a demand that is noticed. I think there's 2 more rounds. I think. I'm not really keeping count. And let's go. Woo! Holy moly. Remember what I said? If it gets too much, just walk it in, walk it out. That's where I'm at now. Woo! Yeah, that was it. Ah, I love it when that happens. Okay, guys, thanks so much for joining. Day 2, 15-minute lower body workout, and I'll see you again very soon.